Today we will install Xampp on our laptop machine. Now today I'm using a Windows 10 laptop, and I intend to install Xampp to have a web server on my machine with PHP and start coding a website locally on my machine. And then when my website will be ready, I could be interested having my website on a host server somewhere on the internet. But let's start to install that. First, go to apachefriends.org/index.html. You have it here, apachefriends.org/index.html. And then you're gonna have that website. There is a version of Windows, but don't worry, it's not Windows 7.4. It's Xampp 7.4 for Windows. You have a version for Linux and a version for Apple. Today we're going to install the Windows one. By clicking on it, the download just start, and then the installation will be done right after. Download is complete. Now executing the installation. Important because an activated user account control, the UAC, on your system, please avoid this to be write protected, or deactivate UAC with msconfig after this setup. If you have any problem, let's have a try with this. I don't need Tomcat and I don't need Mercury mail server. I don't want to have a mail server. I just need to install FileZilla, MySQL, and Apache. PHP for sure, Perl, PHP MyAdmin, and fake send mail. If you want to, let's have this one. Maybe you need in your website to send some email, things like that. You may have to play with it. So let's go with this. I'm gonna install that in the default directory. That's fine for me. English, that's fine. No need of more information. So now installations begin. Start a control panel now. Installation took or last between 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes. On my laptop for sure, but maybe on yours it should be almost the same or a little bit faster or a little bit slower. Starting Apache, sometimes you may have a security warning telling you it's going to do something on your network, so you have to allow Apache to be able to access the network because it's listening on port 80 and port 443. For those of you who are not familiar, port 80 is the standard port in TCP/IP for protocol HTTP, and 443 is the standard port for HTTPS, the secured HTTP. So this is standard port for a database, MySQL, now named MariaDB. FileZilla also. Again, you might have a warning security telling you, do you allow, because this process tried to access the network. And a mail server. And then I did not install this one. Everything ran fine. So now I should try to have a web page running. I'm going on my C drive because I installed that in Xampp here. And then I should have htdocs. This is what we call a document root. when we working with website and web server, there is a document root. At that point, under that, it's your website. A website has already been populated in that folder, your document root, and there is index.php. So let's have a try and trying to access index.php. To do that, you say localhost / index.php. This is a short way. I'm going to give you the longest way. HTTP, the protocol to use, then localhost, then your web page, and then you have your web page. Just to make sure, we're going to do a hello world. I'm going to start Notepad. Really basic hello world. We're gonna try that. I will say HTML head title hello Xampp. I close my head. I start my body. My hello world with Xampp. Closing the body. Closing HTML tag. And then I should be fine, I think. If I did not make any mistakes, I should be fine. Let's try that. I will save in the proper folder here. That folder, let me put my window in the proper size. C, Xampp, htdoc, and I will call my page my hello world.html. Now there is my page just appear right here. Let's try to access my page now. It's the same thing, localhost, but instead of typing index.php, I will try my hello world.html and hello, my hello world with, and so on. And here I have my title, hello Xampp. This is my title. And that's all. It's pretty easy to install. But one of the follower, he have an error message installing, or not installing it, but with the panel, when he tried to start Apache, he have an error. Let's try to see what is that error. In case of you have the same also. Let's have a try to look at this. The error message you have is he sent me a video where we can see the error message. He's going to the panel like we did and just clicking on start to start Apache, and then he have an error message. I put that for you over here. The program can start because this runtime is missing on your computer. Try reinstalling the program to fix this program. So what I recommend you, maybe something happened during the installation, remove Xampp and reinstall it. Or if you don't, try to search this on the internet. You might have there might have some special website, they might help you with this. But in that case of that of my contributor, I noticed that he have parentheses 1. Most of the time when you have that, it's because you click twice and the second one download. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe you have to remove that. but it's something to try. But for sure, the straightforward installation worked really fine on my machine, and I was able within a 2 minutes installation, let's 3 minutes for with the download and things like that, to do a really simple Xampp Hello World, and I can now start coding my home website. And oh yeah, I forget to test PHP. So let's modify the code and put some PHP code in it. This is the code I just wrote before. Let's try to insert some PHP code in it. Echo. Hello. Just having a try like that. We'll try that, but now we're going to save that into a PHP extension. PHP. And we now go on the other page. Hello with hello, and the centered one is a little bit bigger than the two other one. So my code is working fine. I have a good web server now. I can do HTML, PHP, and for sure you can start developing your own website. Have a great enjoy with this product. Thank you.